going to make a school lunch for your picky eater. Let's get started. I'm making a basic peanut butter sandwich. The trick in this recipe is going to be all about the apples, to get your kids to eat that apple. And then we're going to have a little snack on the side. If your kid were to pull out an apple out of his bag, I bet you that's the #1 thing that gets returned. They don't like the skin. They think, oh, that's going to take forever to get through that apple. I always was rejected on my apples. So I developed a little trick and I'm going to share it with you today. So moms, I know you're in a hurry and you got to get those kids out the door, but you got to peel the apples if you want good success rate of them eating it. And you got to get most of that skin off because they're critics. That took me 20 seconds. We're done. Now I know the classic way to cut it is down the center and core it. Forget it. It takes too much time. It's too clumsy for me. So I just cut it down the side and I leave that core for the trash. Done. So then I cut the apple up in little strips. It's more fun to eat it that way. You know, kids like fun at all times. So the more fun you can make their food, the more likely they're going to eat it. This is the thing I want my child to eat most in their lunch. So, you know, I got to do a little extra effort for it. But it's important for my kids to eat healthy. So put your apples in a bowl. Now we know by lunchtime that's going to be a brown apple. So this is my trick. I put a ½ teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of brown sugar and I put it on that apple. So there's 2 halves right there. Then I take some cinnamon and I sprinkle a tiny bit on. You might even just grab it with your fingers. If you put too much cinnamon, it's going to taste bitter to them. And you really need that a little bit of extra sugar for this because now look at this. This is going to camouflage the brown that's going to happen on your apple. And once they taste even just a tiny molecule of sugar, they think they're getting a treat. And that's a good thing. So into a baggie it goes. That's 1 full apple. That's a lot for a little kid. If you have little preschoolers, they can share that apple. I've made them a peanut butter sandwich, but oftentimes I get that sandwich back if it goes into the bag looking like this. So if you cut it up cute, for some reason it seems to be eaten during lunch. So I cut the edges off because they're dry. Kids don't like that. Now I throw this out. And my kid's favorite shape is a triangle. So just cut it in a diagonal, make it a triangle. Now that's more likely to be eaten. Go figure. Bag it up. Now mid-morning my kids get snack time. And so I've taken just a mix of cereals. This one came in a box with everything already in it. It's a little bit of wheat flakes, Cheerios, and a little bit of granola. That's a ready-made mix and I love it. And I only give them the amount I want them to eat. If I were to fill this bag up, they'd eat the whole bag and they wouldn't touch the rest of their lunch. This is for snack time, and at lunch I want them to eat the other healthy things for a balanced diet. Now I have to label the bag, but you know what? Have that marker handy in your kitchen and put their name on it and get artistic. So my kid's name is Landon. So that's it, and you know what? He's going to get a heart because I love him, and we'll arrow through it. There. That's his, and his mommy loves him when he gets a heart. Whether he gets teased or not. It's kind of funny. So put the lunch in the bag. The heavy goes on the bottom, just like they're bagging at a grocery store. And there is your child's lunch. And it's healthy, it's easy, and it's appetizing. And that's very important. Subscribe to my channel, and every now and then we're going to do more kids' recipes because they need to eat well too.